Welcome once again to Everything colon. Colon as in the punctuation mark and not the business end of the digestive system. There was a little question or wonder about that after last week's episode. This week we are studying the dating habits of teenagers at Madison High School. Yes, we know what you're thinking. This cannot be done. But we have done it. And we are about to show it to you today. If you watch carefully, you will learn all about the intricate dating habits of men and women, teenagers, everyone at Madison High School. We will take you through finding the perfect special someone and ensuing to ask them out. After you ask them out, we will follow on the date. Yes, dangerous, we know. But through learning, we have decided to bring it to you today for the common good. Enjoy.
Here we observe a typical group of males. Usually laid back, it is very difficult to excite their interest. Only through promises of food or females do they usually rouse themselves from their vegetative state. Now we see females. Though the same species as the men, they often exhibit very different traits. Outgoing, talkative, and easily excited, females are much different from their male counterparts. Here we now see the primary stages of their dating selection. The males commonly stalk the females for days or even weeks before acting on their inner feelings. Looks like they are coming back empty-handed. Now we see the males finally acting upon their feelings. After having followed the females, the next step is to corner them and try to convince them to court. This process, however, can be quite difficult to do. Males have lots of free time, and females, well, very scheduled and planned out. Wait. A date is set. Hark, what's this? Jealous males, how lucky are we? Here is the male escorting his female to the transportation for their day. Seems to look like a 1986 Datsun. How charming. It's a very good year. I like that year. Datsun's now owned by Nissan, of course. Not the same, but one must live. And they're off. Here they are on their actual date. The male seeming to have a good time, and the female, not so. It appears that the male is not noticing this. Interesting. As the two sit near the end of their date, conversation ensues. Odd sounds tend to come at this time to impress the female. If this does not work, then the desperate measures may ensue on the part of the male, with questions like, "May I blow into your ear?" or cheesy pickup lines like, "Are you overdue at the library because you have fine written all over you?" So now their date is over, and the male walks the female to the door. Very, very slowly. Maybe too slow. Now they are exchanging the usual things. Family, watching from the window. Typical.
Well, that concludes our episode today on the dating habits of teenagers at Madison High School. Please join us next week for Asparagus, Friend or Foe. Good night.